Hello, Entre Nation. Felicia here, day 32 of my 90-day video challenge. Um, I was just here thinking about the um, um, the value of positive thinking, and you know, that's something that I've always done throughout my life, but I always called it the you know, thinking of that if somebody else can do it, I can do it. That's what I've always called it, mindset. Because I figure that the only difference between them and me is that they know how to do it, and I don't know how to do it yet. So only thing I have to do is figure out how they did it, and then I can do it. So that's the only thing stopping me from getting what they got. So, and that's always been my mindset, that if somebody else can do it, then I can do it. And as far as the the positive thinking thing is, I've always had really bad credit, my whole life, because I've been a single mother my whole life, and having to raise 3 kids on one income, and with all the stuff that happens with those kids, hospital bills, and I also had to take care of my mother too. So she was always ill, so I always had to help her out. So it was always one thing after another that happened. So my credit would always take a nosedive every now and then. So my credit was always bad. But I ended up buying 2 houses and numerous cars with no down payment on either one, in either house or the cars. And I would just go in there with the mindset that they were going to give me the cars, or they weren't. But either way, I was, if they didn't give it to me, somebody would. And that would be my mindset. I would walk into the car dealership, tell them what I wanted, and they would come back and they would tell me, well, you have any money to put down? No. So they go back in the office and talk again, and then come back out. Well, you don't have like a couple $100 to put down? No. They go back and talk some more. Well, can you get somebody to help you put money down? No. Go back and ask me, well, can you get somebody to co-sign for you? No. Well, I just sit there, and they just keep coming back and ask me for all this other stuff, and I would just keep telling them no, and just keep sitting there, and then eventually they go, okay, well, we're gonna give you the card, and whatever. I was like, okay. I was like, I'll take it or leave it. You either give it to me or you don't. Because I didn't care whether they give it to me or not, because if they didn't give it to me, I would just go somewhere else and somebody else was going to get it. That was my mindset. I was going to get a car regardless of whether they give it to me or not. That's how I thought of everything that I did, is that somebody was going to give me what I needed, because I didn't let the fact that I didn't have money to put down on whatever I had wanted, or the fact that I had bad credit, stop me from getting what I wanted. So that was always my mindset. I the same way with the houses that I bought. I didn't have dime one to put down on a house, but I bought 2 houses without any down payment. So, and bad credit. I just, I just went with it. If they went for it, fine. If they didn't, hey, I went to the next person until somebody gave me what I wanted. So like I said, if you put it out there, somebody's going to do what you need them to do. And I've always lived my life that way. And somebody always gives you what you want, what you need. It's just like as many times where I needed things that I didn't have, and somehow it worked out. It just somebody gave it to me, or I got it eventually, or somebody told me they would wait until I got it, whatever. But it worked out. So, like I said, the power of positive thinking, of whatever, if you just, you know, don't give up, and don't despair. You know what I mean? Some people say it's I always say that God never lets you down, and that's what I really believe, that God was looking out for me and all those things, because I know I shouldn't have gotten none of that stuff based on man's idea of what you should do. Like, I should never got cars on my credit with no down payment, houses on my credit with no down payment. But I went in there believing that I was going to get it, and I got them, you know. So, hey, and this is just like this thing. I'm in here to win it, so I believe that it's going to work out, and I know it will. So, y'all keep on keeping on and doing what you're doing, and it'll all work out. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.